a week or probably more than that. And, we want to tell people all the time that we have these webinars. And let me jump in and do that. It's Monday through Friday, every day at 2 p.m. East Coast, and Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. East Coast time. You know exactly where to come to hang your hat to get the information that you need to get. And once again, I'm going to bring up Randy Crosby. You will get to meet Crosby at our events. This gentleman has built many companies, very successful background, and you know what? He's put together this slideshow for us to build our business in many, many countries. And we thank you, Randy. Come on to the table.
Hey, thanks so much, Miss Kelly. And I'll tell you what, it's always a pleasure to be here with everyone this afternoon. It's amazing. I had the opportunity. My son came down from Ohio this past weekend. I was able to spend some time with him. We took him shopping, and he had just a blast. Where he knew from before our life wasn't like it is now. He can see a remarkable difference in where we are right now financially. I've been around network marketing, ladies and gentlemen, for 20 plus years, and it's amazing. He told me he watched me in a lot of different businesses. Some I was successful in. Others that I was not so successful in, but he brought up an important point when he was here from his perspective, is that he watched me go into a lot of businesses and he watched me sign up people in businesses, but when those people couldn't sign up people and when they couldn't sell anything, those people would all quit the business. And so I'd have to go out and find another business that I thought maybe would be a little bit easier, a product that maybe would sell easier for them. But in every business he watched and saw that the same process kept happening, that people weren't duplicating. People weren't going out and selling the products or services. So it was difficult for them. Some would, but the majority wouldn't. And so when he came here, he said, let me see what you're doing now, because what you're doing right now is something so different about it. I mean, I see what has happened in your life, what has happened so very, very quickly within a 6-month time period. And when I showed him the business and the business model, one thing he said, which is really amazing because he's one of those financial advisors, he said, for the first time, you have something here where people can make money even if they don't sell to the public or even if they can't recruit anybody. You have something here that everybody can make money at. And, that's so unique and so different because coming from someone else's perspective, it helps you to really appreciate what you have with TelexFree. You see, he felt about network marketing like most people felt about network marketing because he tried a couple things in network marketing. And guys, the things that he tried, he could not get them to work. He couldn't sell to anyone. He couldn't recruit anyone. And so because of that, he was in a position where he felt like, network marketing for him, it wasn't something that was productive for him because he couldn't duplicate, or at least so he thought he couldn't duplicate. The interesting thing is this. I'm about to share with you right now, ladies and gentlemen, there are no traps. Whether you duplicate at all or not, whether you sell anything at all or not, whether you recruit anyone at all or not, the company that we're sharing with you today is so different, and it's called TelexFree. It's the answer of what we all been waiting for. Solution to the problems that the majority of people are facing, because TelexFree offers weekly pay. People are experiencing massive success, and everyone wins. See, I've done plenty of opportunity meetings where I've stood in the front of the room, and the audience was packed with different people. And while I was presenting, I would always present an opportunity. And yet that's exactly what it was. It was an opportunity. Now, some people walked away from that meeting. They took advantage of the opportunity, went out, they worked very hard, and they were able to sell the product. They were able to recruit. But many others, because of time restrictions, because of fear, whatever the reason may be, they just did not duplicate. Many of them quit because they heard the first word no when they went to talk to a relative or a friend, someone that just shot their dreams down. And so therefore, all we could offer in that company was an opportunity. It was an opportunity to make money, but at the same time, for many people, it proved to be an opportunity not to make any money. So how do you change things? Well, that's all we had to work with because that's all the different companies were offering until TelexFree. You see, this is so refreshing because instead of an opportunity, TelexFree offers you a contract. You know what's so amazing about having a contract? You know, if you have a contract and you do the work, you're going to earn income. It's not dependent upon if you convince someone to buy your product or service, or it's not dependent upon if you convince someone to join you in the business. To earn income in TelexFree, it's very simple. They made it easy. And if you're new for the first time to this call, write this down. This is a company. They're going to pay you to help them advertise. Plain and simple, end of story. And what you are advertising, if it doesn't sell, you still can earn income. And if it does sell, you're just going to make more money. Guys, that's the way it should be. See, it lends you and I to join a company finally where everybody can profit. Nobody has to hang their head down because they tried another deal that didn't work. Because the power is in your hands to earn income. It's the answer we've all been looking for. It's that breakthrough that we need. Why? Because it's simple. We have people that are coming in this company, ladies and gentlemen, that are attorneys. We have doctors. Guys, we have people of all walks of life. We have factory workers, and we have senior citizens that are sitting by their computer and placing ads daily and earning income. You see, that's the way it should be. In fact, one of the services that we're advertising is a VoIP technology that allows you to download it on your computer, and you'll be able to talk to by either video or over through your computer to family members and friends anywhere in the world. You can also put it on your cell phone and make unlimited calls to over 40-plus countries. And this is all for the low rate of $49.90. Now, that's one of the services that we offer our customers. In the United States, we have a definite need for this other two services that I'm about to share with you. How many people do you know that would love to raise their credit score, consolidate their debt, and even if they want, get paid to do it? See, that's the power of this company. How many people do you and I know that would love to lose weight while you sleep? That's a new product that we have. We also have something called TelexCommerce. Very few people understand the power of this. But while we were shopping this weekend at a mall, and we started to understand the power of TelexCommerce, and I began to explain to someone, they said, well, what is it? I said, well, TelexCommerce is really where different products and services are going to be sold in our back office, and you're going to have views in front of millions of people. So you could basically even have your products and services that you have moving through TelexCommerce. And every time something moves through there, not only do you receive a commission off of that, but so does the company, and they're able to pay out upline commissions as well. But one of the most thrilling things that you guys are going to find that as TelexCommerce hits your particular country, there are going to be some of the stores that you shop at where you'll be able to go in, and instead of pulling out your credit card, or instead of reaching into your pocket and pulling out cash, you'll be able to go into your back office and pay with your back office earnings that you're earning with TelexFree. You see, we're in front of a huge wave here. Many people wondered, is this actually going to work, paying people to advertise? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the company is generating so much money that they just purchased last week a company called Voxbras in Brazil. And Voxbras was a national operator of telephone services, landline, also internet services, as well as TV cable. So what is that telling us? It's telling us that this company now is owning additional assets in addition to the products and services that you and I were just talking about. So why is this so successful? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it all starts with a contract. Remember, I said this company gives you a contract so you know beyond a shadow of a doubt what you are going to earn income on if you just simply do one thing, and that's post ads daily. It's something everybody can do. In fact, people say, well, how hard is it to post an ad? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you that it's even gotten easier from the time period I got started with the company 6 months ago. Before, we used to have to copy and paste and validate. Now there's different tools out there. By just pushing a button on your computer, the ads are already written. It takes that ad and instantly not only posts it, but validates it with the server that you have placed your ad today. And people are placing ads literally. It's taking them 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. However long it takes you to push that button on your computer, the enter button, it's done. It's just amazing how quickly this happens. So here's what I want you to understand. Let's talk about you. Let's not talk about involving anyone else. Let's just talk about you. You see, when you have what's called an Ad Central contract, everyone starts out in the company, they pay a $50 fee to get started, but when you upgrade for $289 additional, that is what is going to give you an Ad Central contract. Now, with that contract, they're going to give you something in your online office. Remember, you're advertising, and when you advertise, the ad is written to send people to your online store so that they can purchase the different services that we have. So when you come into the company and you upgrade for $289, they're going to give you the right to sell 10 of the $49.90 services, and you earn a 90% commission off of them. But what happens if you sell all 10? Well, now then it's going to drop down to a 10% commission. So let me give you an example. If you sold all 10, you would make over $400. It only costs you $289 to upgrade. Well, that's a no-brainer, right? You're making more money just off of selling the service. But here's what's so unique. The company says, we know that you are in position that you can sell more than the 10. So here's what we're going to do. How about if we give you free packages every week? Well, you say, that's a pretty good idea. Of course I'll take that. Well, the way that they give you the free packages is that if you place one ad a day, every week they're going to give you a new $49.90 package you can sell to the public and earn $44.91 on it. However, I love to be devil's advocate, guys. I love to play that. Why? Because I've been in the industry, and I've seen 80 to 90% of the people that couldn't sell. So instead of really being devil's advocate, I call it reality advocate, where I know there are going to be some people that will not sell their software every single week. So what about those folks? Are they not going to make any money? Here's a provision, though, that the company put in place, and that's why I really, really appreciate what this company is doing. The company is saying, whatever of these free packages that we give you every week, if you can't sell them to the public, we will repurchase them for you or from you if you want to sell them back to us, and we'll give you 40% of the retail price. So you know beyond a shadow of a doubt, you're either going to make 90% of the retail price selling to the public, or you're going to make 40% selling back to the company. Either way, you're earning income, and it's not only this week, next week, but it's every week for 52 weeks. And all you're simply doing is placing one ad a day. So in reality, it costs you $289 to upgrade, but you know by just placing one ad and not any of them selling, you know that you're earning over $1,040. Why does the company do this? Well, the odds are in the company's favor. They know that either you're going to sell those packages, or because of the massive advertisement that is out there, other people will sell packages. The company's still going to earn income. You know, I can mention a couple names right off the bat, and it's all about brand awareness. You know, every time we see a McDonald's commercial on TV, that's brand awareness. Everybody knows where the McDonald's are, but because you keep seeing the commercials on TV, it puts that in front of you. Different magazines, even different songs now. You know, it's amazing. Even little slogans that you hear. You know, I remember watching a little duck running around on TV talking about Aflac. Well, what did that do? Folks, that stuck in my mind. It was brand awareness. And that's the power of what TelexFree has done. See, this company has went from no one knowing about it in January of 2012 to now over 1 million contracts, and over the next 30 days, they're projecting that to go to over 2 million contracts. See, if you just had an Ad Central contract, what if you owned 10 of these? There are people on this line that own far more than 10. While you'd be placing 10 ads a day, you'd be earning a minimum of $200 a week. You just gave yourself a $10,400 a year raise. This is an absolute no-brainer. The other contract we have is an Ad Central Family. The cost is $1,375. You'll place 5 ads a day, and that means you're going to earn 5 times the income. Every week they're giving you 5 packages. You sell to the public, you earn more money. Whatever doesn't sell to the public, you sell back to the company. If you sold all 5, you make $100 a week. For 52 weeks, guys, it's over $5,200. Guys, do the math on this. This is an absolute no-brainer. If you own 10 of these packages, you would be making over $1,000 a week. You know how many people right now that you and I know that would love to make over $1,000 a week? Well, you can on your own just by simply placing ads online. Now what I'm going to share with you is if you want to take this to the next step, do you have to do what I'm about to share with you? Absolutely not. I have literally hundreds of people on my team that are not doing what I'm about to show you, but they get a check any week and every week anyway, and it's because they can place their ads. This is additional information that I'm going to share with those that want to earn above what you can do on your own effort. You see, if you have a customer, anyone that's on the $49.90 service, you can be your own customer if you want. That's going to qualify you now for some additional income, meaning everyone that upgrades that you talk to, they upgrade to an Ad Central package. You earn a $20 bonus if it's an Ad Central Family. You will earn a $100 bonus. Now, everybody is being placed into a 6th-generation unilevel. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I'm going to tell you this. If you take the calculator and you do the math on this, it will absolutely amaze you, because here you're starting to, everyone you're sharing this with, they're going to place their ads every day. Why? Because they know they're going to earn a check by either selling to the public or selling back to the company. That's why they place their ads every day. And then they talk to people that are coming in purchasing several different contracts. And for each contract that they have, they're placing ads and they're selling back to the company. Well, how would you like 6 generations of that? Massive amounts of contracts, because some people will purchase 1 contract, others purchase 10, some people purchase 100 or more. And with each contract, you earn a 2% override on the check that they receive for posting and selling back their unsold packages to the company every single week. Guys, when you figure this out, I promise you, it'll keep you awake at night. Then there's something else that we call the boom, boom, boom. As my friend Santiago says, it is the world's most powerful dual team compensation plan. Very easy to qualify for it. All you have to do is share this with 2 people. They turn around and start sharing with others. Multiple contracts are purchased, and every time the computer notices a contract sold on your left team and a contract sold on your right team, it pays you an additional bonus. If it's an Ad Central contract, you get a $20 bonus. If it's an Ad Central Family, you receive a $60 plus $20 for a total of $80 in bonuses. Folks, with just 100 new Ad Central sales coming on both teams this week, that would pay you over $2,000. And remember, your team is making them. Not even you're making the sales. Your teams are doing it. And if they were Ad Central families, it would pay you over $8,000. This dual team compensation plan is so powerful, guys, it pays up to $15,360 a day. And that's up above the additional income. I talk to people right now. They wake up in the morning, guys, and they are jumping up and down. Why? Because their lives are changing. You know, there's so much more additional income. I don't want to overwhelm you, but I'll tell you this. You're going to find out in training how you can qualify for additional income, getting paid on 5 different levels of everyone's customers on a monthly basis. Even an additional 1% and even 2% bonus pools that are out there as you not only grow your organization, but as you advance to a position called a team builder. There are many people that are joining today and becoming a team builder. Why? Because it's a couple different qualifications that you can utilize, or a couple different ways of getting there. You can become a team builder all by yourself and now start to share an additional 2% of the entire company's business profit. coming from customers. Here's what I know. I know there are a lot of opportunities out there, and there are a lot of great companies out there. And you know what, guys? I never speak bad about any of them because we need them all. But I don't consider what we're doing right now even network marketing. I consider this relationship marketing. Why? Because I care about the relationship of people that I'm about this company, and knowing that because they have a contract now, they can not only change their life, but help many other people change theirs. This company is not a money game. It is the real deal, folks. In fact, this company has a joint venture with Best Western, and Best Western's building and remodeling hotels in Brazil right now, getting ready for the Olympics. And as you earn more income, you can now take some of that income and become a part of this joint venture and earn additional income for the next 11 years. See, everything that we talked about today wasn't complicated. Everything was simple. You know from listening to what we shared with you today, the number one thing that you can do to ensure that you are going to be profitable, that you are not going to have to worry about hearing the word no and someone turning you down. You now have the power in your hands that you can acquire a contract or even several contracts. Sit in the comfort of your home, spend a few minutes a day, and be proud to earn the type of income that people are earning that have been changing lives. Yes, this company has created multi-millionaires. Yes, this company has created dozens and dozens and dozens of millionaires, but it's not about that. It's about everyone now being able to join a company, get a contract or several contracts, post ads daily, and earn income by either selling to the public or selling back to the company. You know, we just had a Super Saturday that took place on June 8th, and that's why I still have this slide up. I'm going to see if Miss Kelly can come on the line. And, guys, then I want you to hear from Carla, because Carla, in fact, even before we talk about what happened at this Super Saturday, Carla, are you on the line with us?
Yes, Randy, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Great. Carla did something, guys, that just blew me away. A presentation on Saturday, as we do every Saturday in Atlanta. And at the end of the meeting, in fact, Carla, you might want to give the location of that meeting on Saturday at 2 o'clock. But at the end of the meeting, Carla did something phenomenal. And the response that we got from every new person in the audience, it absolutely blew me away. Carla, can you talk to everyone very quickly about what you did at your meeting, which I think is excellent for everybody to do at their different meetings that are going on right now all across the country?
Well, Randy, first I want to thank you for being our presenter for our presentations on Saturday as well. But at the end of the meeting, I asked all of the guests to please stand and come to the front. And I believe it was about 11, somewhere around there, 11 guests. And for each one, I asked them to state their name, and what did they like most about the presentation, and where did they see themselves as a contract for their contract. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe all 11 of them said team builder, and that right there excited me. And I did that just to find out where are you really at, you know, if this is for you, and are you willing to move forward with TelexFree along with us. And it worked out very well. And I think that's something good that everyone should do at their meetings, is bring their guests up front, because that kind of locks them in and lets you know they're serious about the business, they like what they've seen, and they're ready to move forward. So it cuts out the 1, 2, 3 steps pretty much, all assembled into one. We do have our presentations every Saturday at 2 p.m. The address is 115 Perimeter Center Place, Atlanta, Georgia, 30346. Again, that's 115 Perimeter Center Place, Atlanta, Georgia, 30346. It is free parking. Promoters is $10, and the guest is always free. And you definitely, every time you come, you want to bring someone else with you, and then every week they bring their guests, and before you know it, your room is filled. So we're building it big here in Atlanta, and we plan to take it so far away, till we have to move to another location. So that's our goal. Back to you, Randy.
Thanks a lot, Carla. And guys, a big super weekend coming up in Southern California on July, I believe it's 28th, 29th, around that area. But what's so really amazing is that there's a lot of meetings that are going on, like we said, all across the country. We just had a Super Saturday this Saturday in New York, and I don't know if Fred's on the line or Miss Kelly's on the line that got pictures from that Super Saturday. I have not seen them yet, but I was just trying to get an update of that. I do know there's another Super Saturday coming up in, I believe it's Maryland, coming up this weekend, and then next week on the 22nd, there's one in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So we'll get you guys the addresses of all of those so you can send people in those areas to those Super Saturdays. And then, of course, guys, you want to be at the Super Weekend where Mr. Steve Labriola is going to be in Southern California. He's the Director of Marketing. He's going to be there for that big event in July.